Buddhism, one of the most peaceful and influential religion in the world, and this one is founded by Gautama Buddha over 2500 years ago. From ancient India, it spread across Asia and continues to guide millions of people even today. So in this video, we will understand Buddhism completely, like its origins, principle, sections and festival associated to this religion. This religion is very important for UPSC preliminary examination. Every year you can expect at least one of the question from this topic. Let's get into the video. First thing is origin of Buddhism. Buddhism was founded by Gautama Buddha, who was born in Lumbini in present-day Nepal. He was originally a prince living a life of luxury, but after seeing suffering in the world, he left everything in search of truth. After a year of meditation, he obtained enlightenment at Bodh Gaya. His first sermon was delivered at Saranath and he attained Mahaparinirvana at Kushinagar. Next thing is about Mahajanpadas. During the time, India was divided into many kingdoms called Mahajanpadas. Important among them was Magadha, Kosala, Otsa and Avanti. Buddhism was mainly spread in the regions of Magadha, which later became a powerful center of learning. UPSC previously asked question like, which of the following kingdoms were associated with the life of Buddha? 4 options are given like Avanti, Gandhara, Kosala and Magadha. Here correct answer is option C, that is 3 and 4. Buddha was born in Lumbini. Lumbini is under Kosala kingdom and the Buddha died in Kushinara, that is under Magadha kingdom. Avanti and other option, that is Gandhara, that is primarily it was not associated with Buddhism, but disciple of Buddha, his name is Mahakaccana. He actually spread Buddhism in the Avanti region, and the next is Gandhara. Gandhara is the western part of Pakistan, Afghanistan, and Buddha never visited to Pakistan. Next topic is teachings of Buddha. The teachings of Buddha are simple and yet very powerful. First, the 4 noble truths are: life is full of suffering and the suffering is caused by desire. Suffering can be ended and there is a path to end suffering. So the path is called Eightfold Path. So the Eightfold Path are right view, right intention, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness and right concentration. Buddhism also teaches the middle path, avoiding extremes of luxury and hardship. The ultimate goal of the Buddhism is to attain nirvana, that is freedom from suffering and rebirth. In the middle path, avoiding extreme steps. For example, in Jainism, they conduct Sallekana, that they practice meditation and they leave complete food, water, everything, and finally they will die and they will get nirvana. That is, they practice in the Jainism, but Buddhism never teach such extreme steps. Buddhism follows middle path. Next topic is section of Buddhism. Over time, Buddhism developed into different sections. Those are Theravada, Mahayana and Vajrayana Buddhism. Theravada Buddhism, also known as Hinayana. Another one is Mahayana and Vajrayana. In Theravada Buddhism, it is the oldest form, here focusing on the individual salvation and the Arhat ideal. So they mainly focus about the individual salvation in the Theravada Buddhism, but in Mahayana, it focuses on universal salvation and the Bodhisattva ideal here. Mahayana Buddhism helps others to attain enlightenment, and the next thing is Vajrayana Buddhism. In Vajrayana, this is also known as Tantric Buddhism, which uses rituals, mantras and meditation techniques to foster enlightenment. One of the favorite concept for UPSC exam is UPSC repeatedly ask about various schools of Buddhism. They directly ask, for example, in Hinayana Buddhism, there are number of schools like Sarvastivada, Sautrantika, Vaibhashika, Mahasanghanika and Dharmaguptaka, Kashyapya and others. These schools are exist. UPSC ask like Sarvastivada and Saurantrika is associated to which of the religion, and they give 4 options like Buddhism, Jainism. I will show the sample of this question also. You can look this picture. With reference to the religious history of India, consider the following statement. Sautrantrika and Sammitya were the section of Jainism. Right now only I told these are the subsection under the Hinayana school. So you can easily eliminate this one. And the next thing is Sarvastivadin held that the constituents of phenomena were not wholly momentary but existed forever in the latent form. Yes, this one is also correct. That's why what are all the charts I am giving here, please go through that completely, so it helps to eliminate the answer. Remember one thing, Hinayana Buddhism is also known as Theravada, and they focus here mainly about individual salvation. In Mahayana Buddhism, this is also known as Great Vehicle. Here they focus main about universal salvation. The goal is to attain enlightenment for the benefit of all beings. The subsection of, the schools of Mahayana Buddhism are Madhyamaka, Yogacara, Zen Archan, Pure Land, Nichiren, Tiantai and Huayan. Please go through this and read everything associated with this. Another section of Buddhism is Vajrayana Buddhism. This is also known as Diamond Vehicle. Here they focus about Tantra and rituals. Here also number of schools exist like Nyingma, Kagyu, Sakya, Gelug, etc. Next part is Festival of the Buddhism. Buddhism also celebrate many important festivals. In that the very important festivals are Buddha Purnima. Buddha Purnima marks the birth, that is enlightenment and death of Buddha. And the next other festival is Vesak. This one is celebrated across many countries. In the Tibetan region, Losar is celebrated as the New Year. Losar is also associated with the Buddhist festival. And next thing is spread of Buddhism. Today Buddhism is followed in many countries including Sri Lanka, Thailand, Myanmar, China, Japan and Tibet. Its teachings of peace, compassion and mindfulness are more relevant than ever. Symbols of Buddhism. Dharmachakra wheel under Buddhism represents the teachings of Buddha and the path of enlightenment. Lotus symbolizes purity, spiritual awakening and rising above suffering. Very important symbol in the Buddhism is Bodhi tree. This represents the tree under which Buddha attained enlightenment. And the stupa symbolizes the mind of Buddha and his enlightened presence. Endless knot in Buddhism represents the interconnectedness of all things and wisdom. Footprint of Buddha represents presence of Buddha and the path of walk. Parasol in Buddhism represents protection, spirituality, authority and respect. Conch shell, it symbolizes the spreading of Buddha's teachings and the sound of truth. UPSC previously asked a question regarding stupa. Here it is the question. The concept of stupa is Buddhist in origin. Stupa was generally a repository of relics. Stupa was a votive and commemorative structure in the Buddhist tradition. Here two statements are correct. Second statement is correct. Stupa was generally a repository of relics. And third statement is also correct. Stupa was a votive and commemorative structure in the Buddhist tradition. But the first statement is wrong because the concept of stupa is not Buddhist in origin. It was adopted and evolved into a more formal structure in the Buddhist period. Next and last concept I am explaining in this video is 4 councils of Buddhism. There are 4 councils held in the Buddhism. First one was held under the patron king of Ajatashatru in the Rajagriha. Second one was held under the patron king Kalashoka in Vaishali. Third one was patron king by Emperor Ashoka. It was held in Pataliputra. Fourth was patron king by Kanishka and it was held in the Kashmir. In first council, recitation of the Dhamma, that is Sutta Pitaka by Upali and Vinaya by Mahakassapa. In the second council, addressed disputes over monastic rules. In the third council, eliminated heresies and purified the Sangha. And compilation of Abhidhamma Pitaka also took place in the third council. And the last council, that is fourth council, here systemization of teachings, compilation of commentaries and strengthened the Sarvastivada tradition. Buddhism is not just a religion, it is a way of life. a path that teaches us how to live with peace, wisdom, and understanding. In this video, I gave basic facts of the Buddhism. If you found this video is helpful, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe this channel. Stay tuned for more learning videos. Thank you.